Oh, hello. Sorry, I was just listening to my favorite, one of my favorite bands, Stephanie. Thank you for mentioning them in your last, little post, little rant about Pendulum, everyone. Probably one of my favorite bands in existence. Um, Alright, well, first off, I apologize that I'm posting this a little bit later in the day of Tuesday, and I apologize that I probably do not look great right now. My semester started up yesterday, and I completely and totally wasn't able to sleep any prior to it because of work I had to get done, so I'm doing this off of barely any sleep. Yesterday was hectic as well. I 3 classes spread out throughout the day, plus about 10 legal meetings, a couple of news interviews, things like that. So I am rather tired. So I'm going to try and make this brief. As you may remember, last week I mentioned Hurricane Faye. We got rained upon for, well, we're still getting rain, so it's kind of lovely. We really needed the rain, however, most of Florida is now flooded, so huzzah! Alright, so I'm going through the giant list of things I actually have. I'll show you, I have little post-its on my board right here of things that I'm supposed to talk to. So I'm trying to be organized, and if I don't have these things there, then I will be rather out of mind, so... Answering some questions from last time, the creaking sound would actually be my chair. Let's see if I can't get it to do it again. Okay, so... No, there we go. That would not be my door. That would be my chair. So that answers that question. What do I eat? Well, I actually just cooked some strudel, so that's what I just ate. I haven't really had anything to eat today. I don't eat red meat. I'm a pescatarian, so no red meat. I eat a lot of fish, a lot of chicken. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Last night I had a lot of chicken because I was at a meeting. So, what is my job? I have a few, and with the United Nations, I work in education, and I organize several conferences a year for high schoolers and middle schoolers. So for my international audience, that is people aged from about 12 years of age to 18 years of age, and I put on conferences that simulate the United Nations conferences and committees and whatnot. So you can, for instance, be assigned the Les Seychelles on a topic of maritime fishing boundaries or something like that. So it's a lot of fun. Music. What music do I have on my iPod? Well, that's a long answer. I have quite a lot of music. I listen to over 60 gigs of music. I love a lot of rock, ambience music, things like that. I absolutely adore Muse, and I think that they're a brilliant band. I enjoy a lot of instrumentals as well. I love string quartets, especially if they have violins and cellos in it. Cellos, rather. My cello player friend is going to kill me for that, but I'm going to be like, I haven't slept. I have a lot of just random things to go through. I was asked to show my favorite shirt because people like to know these things, apparently. This would be my favorite shirt. Let me see if I can't get it all in there. Oh, yeah. Wait, wrong side. This side. It is a girl shooting herself in the head and butterflies coming out. I am sure that I am going to become everybody's favorite person with this, or I just made somebody commit suicide. Sorry, folks. But that shirt is actually my favorite because of a video game that I played called Persona 3, which is a part of the Shin Megami Tensei series. And it is a fascinating game where you build these social links based off of the different the 22 major arcana in the modern tarot deck. Like this one would be 5, and this is the druid, things like that. You would play you would build these social links, and then you shoot things up in your head. It's kind of bizarre, but it's a lot of fun. What books, movies am I watching? Right now I'm having the movie Lie, which stands for the Long Island Express, and I think that thing's just flickered, so I apologize if it did. Long Island Express, it stars Paul Franklin Dano. It's a lovely movie. I think it's awesome. As I said, I'm reading through Atlas Shrugged again for, I think, the 10th time. So once I'm done with that, I might review that. I would review Harry Potter, but no. So, books review. Oh, come on. Okay, John Irving's A Prayer for Owen Meany. It's a lovely little book. Makes fun of a lot of different things, religion, the military, things like that, but it's a good coming-of-age story between two friends and just a life. So I really love it. You laugh, you cry, you have good times. I really do recommend this book to just about everyone that I meet. So it's called A Prayer for Owen Meany, and it's by John Irving. Read it. We can talk about it. Good times. Alright, so books, creaking sound, what do I do, what do I eat, music, how to, oh, somebody wanted me to make a how-to, and I'll do that later. Right now I'm just kind of bleh right now. I can teach you how to do Japanese. Alright, going to my challenge for today, or rather the challenge that was supposed to be, I guess, Sunday, I don't know, whatever, who knows. It was act out your favorite scene from a movie or a television show. And because I did just watch Little Miss Sunshine, I thought that I would give possibly one of the greatest parts in it. I will warn you that what I'm about to do, it has a lot of violence, horrible language in it. And I don't suggest you listen to it in case you are sensitive to that sort of thing. This is closer to the end of the movie between the characters Dwayne, who's played by Paul Dano, and Frank, who is played by Steve Carell. So here you go. I know. My many years of acting will not come into play. I might just read it monotone. But whatever, here it is. I wish I could just sleep until I was 18 and skip all this crap. High school and everything. Just skip it. Do you know who Marcel Proust is? Yeah, he's the guy you teach. Yeah. French writer. Total loser. Never had a real job. Unrequited love affairs. Gay. Spent 20 years writing a book almost no one reads. But he's also probably the greatest writer. There's a fly in my room. But he's also probably the greatest writer since Shakespeare. Anyway, he gets down to the end of his life, and he looks back and decides that all those years he suffered, those were the best years of his life, because they made him who he was. All those years he was happy, total waste. Didn't learn a thing. So, if you sleep until you're 18, think of the suffering you're going to miss. I mean, high school? High school, those are your prime suffering years. You don't get better suffering than that. Then there's a brief pause. You know what? Fuck beauty contests. Life is one fucking beauty contest after another. School, then college, then work. Fuck that. You do what you love and you fuck the rest. That's probably one of my favorite quotes ever, just because it's actually true. You want to do something? Do it. Fuck the rest. There's a quote that is in a book, Faith of the Fallen, by Terry Goodkind, and it states, your life is your own, rise up and live it. And so I guess my advice to everyone, because I try to impart some kernel of wisdom, because people think that I'm smart and wise and woo, is that your life is your own, and a lot of times people get discouraged because people will tell them they can't do anything. And that's just not true. You can do anything you want if you have half a mind to do it. So go out there and do it. Fuck the rest. I'm going to close this very quickly. To to the next person who decides to make one of these vlog things. We all have favorite things in life, or things that we have from childhood, memories or clothing or pictures. I mean, I only have one thing from my childhood because I moved around a lot and was adopted and all that, and it's this music box. It's broken, but I love it. What do you have from childhood? What is your favorite childhood memory? What picture do you have that identifies what your childhood was? That's all I have. So, this has been a Tuesday with Daniel. I know, you just wasted however many minutes this is. Good job! Why? Because I am here to waste your time and possibly make your life suck. So go on with your life and have fun. I just got an instant message, so I'll talk to you all later. Cheers.